Someone gasped. Oh my god. Does he actually think that looks good? Ugly people do weird things. You can tell. He's really trying to match the flower festival theme. Is he trying to steal the spotlight from our Yonzi with this? Ha ha ha. Well, he succeeded. Just in the ugliest way possible. Dead. Yonzi's fabric was custom made by that white snake lady, you know. And he thinks his tacky outfit compares? Guys, stop! My brother's eyes turned red. Brother, how could you come out dressed like that? It's my fault. I didn't think it through. His eyes welled up. The crowd immediately rushed to comfort Yonzi. It's not your fault. He just can't pull off the clothes. You even prepared new clothes for him. Where would he find a better brother? If you wore those same clothes, you'd look godlike. So stop blaming yourself. I don't believe he only had this one outfit. Bottom line, it was his choice, not yours. My brother wiped his eyes, but I'm still his big brother. Seeing him like this, how can I feel okay? I said, you done with your little act? That one line froze everyone. I walked up to one of his buddies. This guy just said, he doesn't believe I only had one outfit. So big brother, you want to tell him where all my clothes went? My brother went speechless. In the past, I would have just walked away instead of dealing with this nonsense. But this time, I wasn't letting my brother off the hook. I stared at his fancy outfit. Nice fabric. Even if that snake gave it to you, I'm sure you had a hand in designing it. So if your taste is this good, why'd you pick this garbage for me? My brother covered his mouth. Brother, you're accusing me? I said, stop playing the victim. If you're really innocent, let's all go to your room right now and see if you hid my clothes. I turned to lead the group back. My brother's face went pale. He grabbed me in panic, but I shoved him off. He yelled, whether I hid them or not, what you're doing is tearing us apart. I said, we'll see after we check. Just as I reached the door, my wrist suddenly stung. I looked down. Snake fang marks. Suddenly I lost control and blurted out, what's wrong with the red outfit? I look better than him. I just want everyone to know he's hideous. I don't believe that even after I threw the clothes in his room, you'll still protect him. I slapped my hand over my mouth. Everyone's eyes changed. I knew it. You were scheming the whole time. One of my brother's friends slapped me across the face. Everyone swarmed me, slapping and tearing at my clothes. You should be grateful you even got clothes. And you're still picky. You don't deserve anything Yonzi prepared for you. I got roughed up bad, so I ran. Before I left, I saw a little white appear beside my brother. She looked at me coldly while my brother looked smug. Remembering that white flash at my wrist, I clenched my jaw. While I was recovering at home, Little White actually came to my room. I knocked the medicine out of her hand. She gave me this complicated look, then picked up the pill, grabbed my jaw, and forced the medicine down my throat. Spit it out, and you'll die. Looking at her threatening eyes, I gritted my teeth and swallowed. At least I stopped talking nonsense. She waited a bit longer, made sure I had no other symptoms, then turned to leave. At the door, she suddenly paused. You really have nothing to say to me? She definitely knew. I'd been reborn too. Since my rebirth, I hadn't said a word to her. I closed my eyes and said nothing. She gave me one last look before closing the door. After that, every time I went outside, people straight up called me a manipulator, so I disappeared for a while. Everyone said I couldn't handle living in the village anymore. But not long after, I came back. When I returned, my brother patted my shoulder.